and welcome. If you're a healthcare professional preparing for the Occupational English Test, or OET, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to focus on one of the most important, yet often misunderstood components of the OET, the Writing Sub-Test. Here at Accordemy, we specialize in helping healthcare professionals succeed in the OET. Our expert-led courses are designed to give you the skills and confidence you need to achieve your goals. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the writing subtest, what to expect, how to prepare, and how Accordemy can help you boost your writing skills to achieve a high score. So let's start with an overview of the OET writing subtest. This part of the exam is designed to assess your ability to write a professional document that's relevant to the specific healthcare profession you're in. So whether you're a nurse, a doctor, or a pharmacist, or any other healthcare professional, you'll be asked to write a letter, usually a referral letter, based on a set of case notes. The key to succeeding in the writing subtest is not just writing grammatically correct English, but writing in a way that's appropriate for your profession, your audience, and the specific context of the letter. The writing subtest follows a specific structure. You'll have 45 minutes in total. The first 5 minutes are for reading the case notes, and the remaining 40 minutes are for writing your response. The case notes provide a detailed scenario, often involving a patient's medical history, current condition, and the reason for the referral. So based on this information, you'll need to write a letter that clearly conveys the necessary details to another healthcare professional, such as a specialist or a community nurse. Here at Accordemy, we know that understanding the case notes and deciding which information is most relevant can be the trickiest part of the writing subtest. That's why we offer comprehensive practice sessions to help you break down case notes, analyze what's important, or organize a letter in a logical and professional way. One of the most common tasks in the OET writing subtest is writing a referral letter. But you could be asked to write a discharge letter, transfer letter, or advice to a patient or their caregiver. The type of letter will depend on the profession and scenario you're given, but no matter what type of letter you're asked to write, the goal is always the same: to communicate information clearly, concisely, and professionally. In this video, we'll be focusing on the referral letter, as it's the most common task. But don't worry, at Accordemy, our courses cover all types of writing tasks, giving you the practice and feedback you need to succeed in any scenario. Let's start talking about one of the most important skills in the OET writing subtest, understanding the case notes. In this part of the exam, you'll be presented with a detailed set of notes about the patient's condition, history, and treatment. Your first job is to carefully read through these notes and determine what information is relevant to your reader. This is crucial because not all of the information in your case notes will be necessary for your letter. For example, if you're writing a referral letter to a specialist, they may not need to know every detail of the patient's history, only the information that is relevant to their role in the patient's care. At Accordemy, we will teach you how to approach the case notes strategically. One of the key skills we focus on is selecting the most relevant information. Our experienced tutors will show you how to prioritize what's important so you don't waste time writing about unnecessary details. For example, in a referral letter, the current medical issue and relevant history are usually the most important aspects, but in a discharge letter, you might need to focus more on the follow-up care and medications. Our courses give you the practice you need to make these distinctions quickly and effectively. Once you've analyzed the case notes and selected the relevant information, it's time to plan your letter. Proper planning is essential for organizing your thoughts and ensuring your letter flows logically. At Accordemy, we emphasize the importance of creating a clear structure before you start writing. In our classes, we teach you how to break down your letter into logical sections: an introduction, body paragraphs that convey the main points, and a conclusion. Each part of the letter has a specific role, and by planning ahead, you can make sure that your writing is clear, concise, and easy to follow. So let's talk about the typical structure of a referral letter. A well-organized letter usually has 4 main parts. First, the introduction. So this should clearly state the purpose of your letter, such as referring a patient for further investigation or treatment. Second, the background. So here you'll provide any relevant medical history or information that the reader needs to know to understand the patient's current condition. 3, the current situation. This is where you describe the patient's present condition, symptoms, or diagnosis. Be specific and concise. And 4, the request. Finally, you'll want to explain what action you'd like the reader to take. For example, you might request further testing, a specialist consultation, or ongoing care. Our courses at Accordemy offer plenty of opportunities to practice structuring your letters in this way. We provide detailed feedback on your practice letters so you'll know exactly what you're doing well and where you can improve. Now that you understand how to plan your letter, let's talk about one of the most important aspects of the OET Writing Sub-Test: writing professionally and concisely. Your letter needs to be clear, respectful, and straight to the point. You don't have much time, and when you're working with the word limit, it's important to avoid unnecessary details and focus on what's relevant. Many candidates fall in the trap of including too much background information or over-explaining things. Remember, your reader is a healthcare professional, so they don't need every little detail. What they need is the key information that will help them care for the patient effectively. At Accordemy, we help you develop a writing style that's both professional and efficient. You'll learn how to summarize complex medical information in a way that's easy to understand without sacrificing any accuracy. We'll also teach you how to avoid common mistakes like using overly technical language or failing to make your main points clear. Another important aspect of the OET Writing Sub-Test is using the correct tone and register. Your letter needs to be polite and professional as you're writing to a colleague. The tone should always be formal but not overly complicated, and you should always keep your audience in mind. For example, if you're writing to a specialist, they'll expect more technical language than if you're writing to a community nurse. Understanding the level of detail and the type of language a reader requires is essential for a well-written letter. At Accordemy, we focus on helping you strike the right balance in your writing. You'll practice adjusting your tone depending on the recipient of your letter, and our experienced tutors will give you feedback to ensure your writing is appropriately professional. We also emphasize the importance of clarity. The clearer your letter is, the more effective it will be. Now, let's talk about some common mistakes candidates make in the OET Writing Sub-Test and how you can avoid them. One common mistake is including too much irrelevant information. Remember, not everything in the case note needs to be included in your letter. Stick with the information that is most important for the reader to know. Another mistake is poor organization. If your letter jumps around from one point to another, it will be difficult for the reader to follow. That's why we emphasize the importance of planning and structuring your letter. Finally, many candidates lose marks because of language errors. Whether it's grammar, punctuation, or spelling, small mistakes can add up and affect your overall score. At Accordemy, we'll help you avoid these common pitfalls. Our personalized feedback will identify the areas where you need to improve, whether it's your language skills, organization, or understanding your case notes. We will also provide plenty of practice tests so you can refine your skills before the real exam. So, to summarize, the OET Writing Sub-Test requires you to write a professional letter based on case notes. The key skills you need include selecting relevant information, organizing your letter logically, writing clearly and concisely, and using the appropriate tone. At Accordemy, we've helped hundreds of healthcare professionals succeed in the OET Writing Sub-Test by focusing on these key skills. Our expert tutors provide personalized feedback, detailed guidance, and plenty of practice opportunities to ensure that you're fully prepared. At Accordemy, we offer a variety of OET preparation courses to suit your needs. Whether you prefer self-study with our interactive lessons, live online classes, or one-on-one tutoring, we have a solution that will work for you. Our courses are designed by experienced OET tutors who will guide you every step of the way. With personalized feedback on your writing, plenty of practice materials, and mock tests that simulate the real exam, Accordemy gives you the tools and confidence to succeed. If you're ready to take the next steps toward passing the OET Writing Sub-Test, why not get started today? Visit Accordemy to explore a range of OET preparation courses. We're here to help you succeed, and we want to be a part of your journey. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to helping you achieve your OET success.